How's it going, guys? It's Mask here, and for all intents and purposes, it's basically the day before the final qualifiers. My palms are sweaty. I'm already freaking out. It's just like we've been anticipating this day for what feels like months, but it's probably a solid month. Anyhow, I've got a deck here. Essentially, we are going to make Mako great again. Not exactly that, but this deck here is for farming Mako. Now, he's given us a little trouble over the days trying to farm him because he's got a monster that can direct attack you whenever it wants. I figured out that this is quite similar to the deck we used to farm Kaiba. By dimension gating a labyrinth wall, it completely negates everything Mako does. He won't direct attack you in fear of bringing back the labyrinth wall. He won't even Lost Breaker, sack Tribute, and kill your Dimension Gate. So it's beautiful. This works excellent. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm trying out my new pair of gunner glasses because we're getting ready for the weekend when we're probably going to be staring at a screen for way more hours than anybody ever should in 3 days. So I'm trying these out. I'm really hoping they're going to help me this weekend with the strain and such. Yeah, that's about it. So, we essentially, luckily, went into this duel with the wrong bloody deck. We're going to surrender out of this super quick. I know we don't even get rewards, whatever. That was my auto-dueling deck. We were doing that right before the video started. Let me switch this back up real quick. Ugh. You can switch in the pregame here. We got farm level 40 Mako. There it is. Glad I title my decks properly. It makes things so much easier. Okay, let's jump into it. Now, essentially, this is the same setup as the Kaiba farm. It's running Labyrinth Builder, which I did want to pull up and throw on there. Boop. We're waiting for him to do stuff anyway. We didn't even stall at all. There it is, Labyrinth Builder. Okay, we opened up Dimension Gate twice. Beautiful. This deck's got a lot of. You have the Cat of Ill-Omen, the 3 Dimension Gates, the ways to draw into them really quick, which is great. We're gonna activate our skill here. We don't need the 2nd Dimension Gate. We can throw that back in the deck. Basically, you prioritize anything with card draw to help speed the deck up. And I just always set my toggle to on. It doesn't matter. You really don't have to. It's just I like getting this Dimension Gate popped as early as possible. And that's it. Farm is basically completed. You just speed her up till your end game and make sure Vassal is not the bottom card in the deck. That's the only thing that can brick this farm from here on now. Vassal cannot be the last card in your deck. Which is why we have 3 Crystal Seers. You just got to make sure you rotate at least one of them. You rotate 1 Crystal Seer, you're guaranteed that it's not. You either take Vassal if it shows up or don't throw him down to the bottom. And whatever card does go to the bottom, obviously, is the card on the bottom. Vassal, what am I saying? I've been farming so much today. I burnt through 4,000 keys. I spent the entire day farming while I was driving around. And Piranha. Make sure Piranha is not the last card on your deck. This is not a Union Attack farm. Probably could be. But with the Labyrinth and such, it's just a little. It's not as easy as I'd like it to be to get the field set up for Vassal. So much easier just do the Piranha game that I wouldn't even suggest running Union Attack for this version. Here we go, Crystal Seer. Rotate that through. Now this Amphibious, this thing can direct attack you. That's the only reason Mako is even remotely hard. So that Stingray cannot direct attack us now, which is great. Side card to add to my hand. We got Jar of Greed. Normally, it can easily mess up your farm. It'll direct attack you. It'll do it once or even twice. Then if you're even trying to Unhappy Girl, all of a sudden he's got lethal on you with Unhappy Girls. You can't target. So Unhappy Girl doesn't work because you can't target his Legendary Fisherman either. With Unhappy Girl to lock them down, they're always going to be able to attack them. So it just ends badly. This is the first time I've ever had this farm basically on lock consistently. Now, the other thing we do once we've rotated Unhappy Girl and guaranteed that we don't have Piranha on the bottom of our deck, which we already know because it's in our hand, Obviously, do a little life point manipulation. If you are really good at math and do it on the fly, you have Crystal Sears and the Cats to Suicide. So you 500 attack monster, 100 attack monster. If you can manage to get down to 100 life points, this is a base 8k farm. Guaranteed 8k if you care to do the math to get yourself down to 100 life points. I never even try because for me it's a base 7,500. As long as you're getting low life, not whatever the denomination for 100 life points is. But I have way more than 5 glossy and or prismatic points, 500 glossy or prismatic points, so I don't have to worry about it. But if you don't have at least 500 glossy or prismatic, you could probably sub out a Jar of Greed to fit it in, fit a random prismatic card in. Like, you should be able to achieve it in this deck, but if you can't, try to get that low life, focus a little more on doing the math. I just, yeah, I can't, I just don't want to. And we can just drop the Dimension Gate, that's fine. There's no actual need to clear the back row. We're only storming to bring Labyrinth Wall back in as tribute material for Meteor Dragon, which is fine. Secret Pass, we can just set it. You can set that up on the second last turn. Mako doesn't remove anything on the field. Actually, it's not advised. Oh, I love this card. Oh, the intro. I've actually never seen this intro before. This is wicked. What? Whoa. I've actually never once watched that intro. Never. That's actually in my like top 3 favorite now. 4 cards left. We can't run Shard because we do need to summon something on the second last turn. So let's go ahead and discard it. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest setting cards. Don't set cards. Like, go as far as you can without setting cards in case his Lost Blue Breakers will tribute kill off at your back row. But I'll go ahead and set Storm here though. Crystal Seer will end the game completely. We can't do that. And on our second last turn, we summon out the Piranha. I had Polymerization in this deck because you can't ever put Fusion Gate up because of Kaiba. He'll just Twister it. You could probably run Fusion Gate in this deck. Yeah, you could probably run Fusion Gate in this deck. Set a Poly. Then if you really get stuck, you can always set it. Secret Pass. So we have to open this last turn. If you have set Secret Pass, make sure you pop it on the last turn before you Storm. There's my Storm. It actually, there's no specific thing we're trying to remove from the back line, so this is totally fine. The Storm is in there just so we can bring the Labyrinth Wall back in to get those tribute points, which is what bumps us up to a base of 7,500 on this farm. We got Meteor Dragon coming down over Labyrinth Wall. Poly out the big guy. And Roku down on Meteor B. I'm running Meteor B because he is the only big fusion monster that has a 1 tribute instead of running Master of Oz, which also requires us to run Roku. This is just to get more points for me. Master of Oz requires 2 tributes, which would require me to have another monster on the field, other than Labyrinth Wall, which isn't exactly as easy as it should be. So in this deck specifically, we run, it's better to run Meteor B, so then you can actually get those tribute points in. If we, our other option is just skip out on the tribute points altogether, just Polymerization, which means we can do the whole thing on the last turn, and then we wouldn't need Roku in the deck either. Like I said, 8,200. I feel like we didn't low life for some reason. Come back low, cards on the brink. Prismatic, Glossy at 700. Oh, no. So knock 2 off. So yeah, 7,500 base. That's all the points. So this deck scores 7,500 with 0 Glossy, 0 Prismatic points. And if you were able to get your life points down to 100, this would absolutely hit 8k. I'm going to run through one more time. I always like having 2 examples. I could try to Union attack this. No, I don't. I just don't want to have to. I guess I could probably. It's not really saving space. It would probably guarantee 8k. I could see myself running. What's that card from the first box? Ultimate Rising. It's it brings someone back from the dead. Costs you pay 1,500 life points. Bring someone back from your enemy's graveyard, and you could probably combo that in that deck with a good fusion summon and Vassal and get over 8k. I guess I guess you would run Beast of Serket. Never mind. We'd probably run Serket, but then we're losing the fusion points. But it makes up for it because you're getting those bonus 1,000. You'd probably run Serket with Blue Eyes Ultimate and then any random card, and you're good to go. Probably even Crow. Dimension Gate. Yeah, obviously Dimension Gate. What am I saying? Keep the card draw. I guess we'd prioritize the Crystal Seers in this situation because they are also card draw. We'll keep the glossy one. Lost Blue Breaker. Let's see if he. I've never actually seen him tribute. I've never once seen him tribute sack Lost Blue Breaker. If he was going to, I feel like he would have done it right there to pop our Shard of Greed. So I honestly feel like it's something Mako just does not do. He doesn't use Lost Blue Breaker's effect because he doesn't want to lose the field presence, and that's probably why. He doesn't feel threatened. And he doesn't he would use it right now for sure. I'm not going to activate. Well, I won't activate till the end of the turn anyhow. So this makes me totally, if he doesn't do it here, which he didn't, now I'm totally confident that we can set cards on the field this whole farm. It's never going to be a threat for him tributing off that breaker and killing anything that we have. Now do I start, I mean, if you took the time to learn combos, you could figure out how to get this down. Like there's 1100. We need to end up at 9. This would be 900, leaving us at 100. Maybe we'll do that. And then somehow if we can figure out how to do thousands to ourselves, we just need to do 3k damage now, and then we'll be at 100. That's 1100. That'll mess me up. Ooh, but 1100 sets me up for, I don't even know. It's just to if I had 2 more cats, I could do this same combo again, and then I would be at no, I guess I wouldn't. 100 life points is overrated. Oh! If I hit that with a Crystal Seer! If I hit that with a Crystal Seer, we're at 100. Obviously, just sense your opportunities to maybe get... Oh no, Umi just messed us up. Crystal Seer won't hit us to 100 now. So just keep drawing through the deck. You got Dimension Gate down the Labyrinth Wall. It pretty much does the whole farm for you. It's this this new farming method's just nuts. Literally just have card draw in here because we can. I have the Jar of Greed in here because they're a little bit of a quicker draw just for trying to grasp at Dimension Gate. There could be an easy point to be made to swap out 2 of these Jar of Greeds for Shard of Greeds. I feel like they'd speed the farm up a little more. But I was running jars because they quickly turn over in 1 turn for when you're in a real rush at the very beginning, just trying to get Dimension Gate as fast as you can. I feel like Jar of Greed might get us there quicker, but at the same time, I guess we can, especially against Mako. You know what? No. Against Mako, we should swap 2 of these jars for shards, because it's not like Kaiba in the sense that when we're desperate against Mako, we can just throw the Labyrinth Wall down, and it's going to actually, just on the field, it'll protect us from almost everything. He has to get Umi out and that little Stingray thing that direct attacks before he can get over the wall. So we certainly should be running Shards of Greed and not Jars of Greed. I'll fix that up after this. Select the cards to add to your hand. Sure. Deck works just as well. 3 cards left. We'll set Secret Pass and Gift. Or no, just Secret Pass. Can't set Gift. That would have bricked us. Because we need, before we can Gift, we need to have Labyrinth out. Before we can have Labyrinth out, we need to Storm. That would have completely screwed us over. Piranha's not bottom of our deck. I don't even remember if I Crystal Seared to guarantee that. I hope I did. 1 card face down in your back row on your second last turn. Make sure your enemy doesn't attack you. Always got to make sure you got that 1 card down, though. I summon the Legendary Fisherman. I'm sorry, guys. We got to watch this one more time. This is just fantastic. It's just wicked. Whoa! It's like top 2 now. It just got bumped up to top 2. I'm going to farm Mako all day just so I can watch that. Alright, pop this Storm, get our Labyrinth Wall back, and we are off to the races. Sure, whatever that face down is, it can go. Water Hazard. Oh, Labyrinth Wall, Meteor Dragon. Make sure we got the Secret Pass taken care of already. That's always numero uno, guys, on your last turn of any farm. Get your Secret Pass out of the way so you don't screw the farm up. So many times I've bricked farm after farm. Because we activate a card first, we activate that Roku first, we activate Gift of the Martyr first, and you're just like, oh, son of a. I can remember my last time I messed up the Roku, I at least was smart enough to put it on someone else, so I didn't buff the Piranha. I basically went like this, and I was like, oh god, I haven't and I put it on someone else instead of Piranha, and then I just gifted the Piranha, which was enough to finish the farm at least. So it wasn't a complete loss, but I was pissed still. There's 6.25. Hitting him for a good 1250. And that's it. We got Mako on lock. This farm is extremely consistent. Definitely not 100% win rate like I'd like to boast about in a couple of my recent videos. Not 100%, but it is damn good. 7,700. What did I do wrong? Did I completely mess something up? Comeback victory. Cards on the brink. Place. We didn't get low life. We totally gapped on the second half of that farm and forgot to suicide in something else. We finished that one off without low life, which is missing that 500 points. Oh well, you get the point. Don't forget to you see I did it right, and then you get to watch me do it wrong, so you don't make the same mistake. Don't forget to get low life. We had a million monsters in our hand with the opportunity to do so, and yeah, that's gonna be Mako. Oh, Yugi, please be level 30. I've been wanting level 30 to spawn forever. Boom. All right. Coming up next, how to farm level 30 YuGiOh. I've had a deck list in mind for that all day, waiting for him to spawn. But thanks for checking this out, guys. We got Mako on lockdown, and I want to let you all know, for those of you that are watching these videos that don't have the cards or the skills, I do apologize. I'm after the final qualifiers, which are starting tomorrow. So on Monday, I'm going to be starting a how to farm as a first timer series. I want to go through all the legendary duelists and really set you guys up with the first deck you're ever going to use to farm Mako, the first deck you're going to use to farm Kaiba, stuff like that. Because I've been neglecting the new players to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and if we don't help our new players out, the game can't grow. And I want the game to grow as much as you guys do. So I'm going to be starting your first sir, like all those kind of videos, stuff geared towards brand new players. I got your back. I know I've neglected you guys in the last couple farms, last couple events. We've just been insanely busy. Tons of stuff happening. We got married. Apparently that's what this means. And of course, getting ready for this final qualifier has been nuts. There's been so much focus on that. But thanks for checking this out, guys. Coming up next, I know I got Joey. We got a farm deck for Joey. Level 30 YuGiOh, lots of things in the plans. Keith, I've been working on Keith. I'm not happy with what I've come up with Keith yet. It's not up to my standards. So that is still a work in progress. But, you know, guys, smash that subscribe button. Check us out on twitch.tv/MasKScarin. If you're catching this video, this is going to be one of my last videos until Monday. We're going to be live. There's no time to make videos. We're going to be live streaming almost from Friday to Monday straight. And yeah, so check us out there, twitch.tv/MasKScarin. You got Facebook and Twitter up top there. That's how you know when we're live, when new stuff's coming out. Check out the Discord channel, link in the description down below, guys. Hang out in Discord. That's where the magic happens behind the scenes. It's an awesome community there. And don't forget, guys, stay classy.